few days ago, I posted a video showing you how you can do same-day handling time, and it really doesn't mean same-day handling time. As a matter of fact, you can state that you offer same-day shipping and not ship for up to 4 days sometimes. I showed you exactly why that's the case, and I showed you how to set your parameters to make sure that when you say that you do same-day shipping, meaning if someone buys today, you ship today. I showed you how to set up your parameters so it almost never really means that, although you still get all of the benefits of same-day shipping, which means eBay gives you higher search engine result than it would give you if you did 1 day. The faster your handling time, the better your sales will be, all things being equal. And a lot of you might think, I could never do same-day shipping, but I showed you really can in many cases. Now, the advantage you get with 1 day and same-day shipping is you get top-rated plus seller if you're a top-rated seller. Now, if you're not yet a top-rated seller, it's pretty easy to become one. We've talked about it on this channel. You can search eBay's help screen. All you have to do is sell a reasonable amount of things. It's actually pretty easy to become a top-rated seller. Once you become a top-rated seller, if your handling time is same day or 1 day, plus a few other things, such as you have a 30-day return policy or a 60-day return policy. But as long as you have 1 day or same-day handling time, then you get 10% off your seller fees. Over time, that can be a fortune. In spite of that 10% discount on seller fees, for those of you who are top-rated seller, and for all of you who will be soon if you just watch this channel, some of you go, there's no way. Well, I think in general you can, but there are exceptions. There are things that just take a while to get around to messing with and shipping and wrapping and all of that. For example, if you sell Dresden figurines, especially large Dresden figurines, you're in for some time to wrap those babies. If you've ever sold a Dresden figurine and wrapped it properly, you know wrapping those things properly is a bigger fight than what breaks out at Atlanta Waffle Houses at 10 p.m. at night when they run out of batter. I sort of went a long way for that one, probably wasn't worth it. But the idea is a Dresden figurine is very difficult to wrap, but it's usually worth many hundreds or thousands of dollars, so it's worth it. Here's the deal. Just because you should, in general, ship as quickly as you can in order to be as high in the search engine as you can be and make as much money as you can make, just because you should make as many of your sales same day if possible, 1 day if you have to, does not mean that all of your items should be same day handling time. You might have many that are just too difficult to mess with, to wrap, but you're going to have a lot of things, books, and just things that are easy to wrap. Maybe you just want those to be your same-day handling. Your entire inventory doesn't have to be what you choose. Exceptions abound. So in general, if you're worried about same-day shipping, but you think after watching that video, you think, I probably can do this as long as I set my cutoff times the way that what's-his-name said, the way I showed you in that video. If you think we generally can probably do same-day handling time for most things, but not for everything, then just make those few things an exception. The way you do that when you're listing some items, such as a large Dresden figurine, and you need 2 good days to wrap that thing. I mean, you don't really need 48 hours to wrap even a very large Dresden, I know from experience, but you do need several hours to do it right. And you're probably going to have to buy boxes. It's a whole thing, but you get rewarded financially for it. On Dresden figurines, some of that glass is so fragile. I mean, if you sneeze, it'll break. It's extremely fragile. It's called lace glass, and it's just an incredible thing. It's why it's worth so much money. It's because not many of them make it 100% over decades and decades of life, because most of them get chipped and cracked all the time. And shipping definitely is a way for them to get cracked. Even if you've shipped a bunch of glassware in your life, if you don't ship a Dresden properly, it's going to be chipped or broken. So just using a Dresden as an example, what you can do is make all of your inventory that's generally pretty easy same day shipping. You just throw it in a bubble mailer, or maybe it only needs 1 piece of bubble wrap and a little box, tape the box, you're done. Things like that for most of your items, but when you have a Dresden or something like that, you don't use same-day handling time. You will lose the 10% top-rated seller plus status for that one listing, so you won't get 10% off those selling fees. That will kind of hurt, because 10% on a large sale, such as a $1,000 Dresden, 10% of your seller fees, that's a little bit of money. But you're giving that up in order to wrap it properly and get it to your buyer on time. So here's how you do an exception. Well, there are several ways, but if you use shipping policies, just create a new policy by copying an old policy. Let's say you have a policy that uses Ground Advantage, UPS, and FedEx. All you need to do is copy that policy and edit the handling time to be 3 days if that's what you want. For some listings, just be sure that in the title you put 3-day handling so that you'll know, I don't want to make most items this shipping policy. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about with shipping policy, you don't use shipping policies. Every time that you list an item, you have to tell your handling time. I don't even have a screen. I've got several selling accounts, but I don't have a screen to show you because all my accounts use use shipping policies. So I don't have one that doesn't, and I can't really show you how to do that. But you've seen that every time you've listed an item, there's an option that says, what do you want your handling time to be? And you put 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5, whatever you want. So on these hard to ship items, if you don't use shipping policy, just choose 3 days. Again, you forego your 10% seller discount fees if you're a top rated seller, but that's okay. You're able to not feel so rushed on getting this item out the door. But on most things, just create a new shipping policy for these special items that you're not going to do same day or 1 day handling time, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with exceptions. We'll talk about shipping policies more later. The big thing is exceptions. Just because most of your items are same day or 1 day doesn't mean they all have to be. This is why a lot of you, I think, just don't want to do same day as you think of a few things that you could never get around to shipping the same day. That's fine. Just don't do same day handling on those few items. They're exceptions. They're not the rule. eBay makes it easy. Go and make a lot more money by getting more sales by having faster handling time in general, and the few things won't be that fast. That's okay.